Do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Back here once again. Apologies for that, but back to it. Hopefully the last issue we'll have here today. 16-15, Waynesville leads by 1 over Smith Cotton. Dominic Glover, top of the key here for Smith Cotton. Gonna send it on over to Robert Balance. Balance driving middle of the lane, rolls off the front of the rim. Who's got the rebound? Sapanzik comes down with it. They're gonna call a jump ball, quick jump ball. Gonna bail out Smith Cotton this time. So on the floor right now for Smith Cotton. Again, players aplenty who don't actually have numbers in the lineup or in the roster or on the program. I believe that's going to be Easton Beebe. Hands it off to Kyron Staton. He'll sink the three, and Smith Cotton's back out in front. (18-16) now our score. Here's Cody Black with the basketball. Pass it off Sapanzik on the left wing. Sapanzik looking to drive middle. Now dumps it off underneath. Glover from the right block. Shot blocked, but rebounded here by Sapanzik. One dribble, sends it on over to Griffin. Griffin on over to Brooks. Brooks, left side layup. Good. Got around him and then got the foul after the fact. Count the bucket here for Tyreek Brooks. And then it's going to count for the and one as well. Foul is on Robert Balance, his first, team third. And it's Brooks at the line, a chance to put Waynesville back out in front. Again, at halftime, I'll probably get some names here. Free throw up, no good. We'll stay tied for the time being here at 18 all. Jacoby Lynn moving to his right on the volleyball line. Coming up to the wing, up top now. Here's a three-pointer. Dominic Glover, back of the rim. Glover able to bring it down. And he'll bring it up himself. Free throw line, sends it on over to Brooks. Here's Brooks for three, another one. Third three now here for Brooks. He's across the double-digit line. He's got 11. Waynesville leads 21-18. Over to the corner now. Another three-pointer. Good. Dominic Glover. Assist by yet another player I do not have. My word. Here's Brooks. Left side layup. No good, but he is fouled. He'll head to the line for two. I'm going to have to run down at half and take a picture of the scoring book. Because nobody seems to be perturbed by this. But half the team is not on this roster. Brooks at the line, shooting two, sinks the first. Waynesville again leads here, 22-21. Now they put up a number two. There's no number two on the floor, but I actually think I solved that issue. Number three is actually Malachi Reed. So Reed will pick up his first. Here's a ball thrown away. Waynesville basketball. Malachi Reed, a 5'6" sophomore guard. Apologies, called him Kyron Staton for the majority of this game. But I did hear the PA guy say that. We're just going to kind of wait for that. That's how we'll figure it all out tonight. Have to take the headset off. Here's Fowler on over to Black. Black for three from the right wing. Another one. Back-to-back threes. At least from the field here for Waynesville. Cody Black, his first 3 points, and that'll lead us to a timeout taken here by Smith Cotton. Another Tiger timeout. They'll have two remaining in this one. Waynesville holds its biggest lead of the game here at 5, 26-21. We'll be back here in 60 seconds. You're listening to Waynesville Tiger Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
In sports, success is measured in the number of points scored, in games won, and in championships earned. At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, and being there when you need us. In fact, 9 out of 10 people surveyed with a claim would recommend Shelter to a friend. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For a free insurance review,
for auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, John Gregory, your Shelter Insurance agent in Crocker.
or stop by and see me, Dave Howlett, your Shelter Insurance agent in Richland.
New Year's savings all the way through February at St. Robert Auto Supply, your Napa parts store. Get $20 to $25 rebates on the purchase of Legend and Legend Premium AGM and AAA branded automotive batteries. Since it's the coldest time of the year, several Napa brand battery chargers are on sale too, as well as booster cables. Save 50% on Napa night vision headlights. All the oil and antifreeze you'll ever need, you'll find at St. Robert Auto Supply. And pick up a gallon jug of Peak Window De-Icer Windshield Wash in anti-frost purple, $4.49. This and more at your Napa parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, where you get the good stuff 7 days a week.
Timeout here. Smith caught him with the basketball. Double team, though, is Reed. Trying to pass up the sideline here. It's picked up. Still double team, though. Our number 13 steps out of bounds. Waynesville ball. Connor Harvitt here with you. Again, working ever so diligently. Looking for some outside help here to get some of these names. We'll just go by number. I know it's usually sacrilege, but I want to let you know who has what. 13 stepping out of bounds there, so it will be Waynesville ball. Here's Brooks, left wing, zips it inside, foul left underneath. He's going to be fouled on his way up. Might have been better suited for no dribble there. I think the one dribble let Smith Cotton at least get in the realm of possibility there. But still 2 free throws here for Nico Foul. Foul's going to be on Nakia Cole. His first. Thank you. Now know who number 13 is, Paul Gladish. This foul misses the first. Remains a 5-point ball game, 26-21. 25, we do know Dominic Glover, and then number 30, Easton Beebe. Like I said, this foul does hit number 2. Easton Beebe, a 6'4" junior forward. Kind of knew that one as soon as I saw him. He does look the part, 6'4". Trouble in the double team, but able to pass up the floor. Cole on the way up over Sapanzik. No good. Foul's there to bring it in, but a foul going to be charged. Going to be the push from behind there. It's clean going over the top there. Able to snag it away, but got too much of the body. So foul will pick up the foul. That'll be number 1. 27-21, 3:21. Here's a ball lobbed into Cole. Cole able to put it up from 6. Cole in the double digits now with 10, 27-23. Top of the key, here comes Brooks. Moving to his left, picked up by Cole. The Fowler now into the corner, Black. One dribble, back up to Fowler. Fowler driving on in, gets it on over to Sapanzik. Middle of the lane, now going to the left block. Here's Foul to the right block now. Tries to pass it out to the wing over to Fowler, but puts it too high. Fowler can't bring it down. It's a turnover here for Waynesville. 2:53, Waynesville's largest lead of the game, 6 points. Been reduced to 4 here. Number 5 with the basketball. One dribble up the left side here. Going to be double teamed as he picks it up. Jumps, trying to get it on over to Reed. Reed picks it up. Reed almost lost the dribble. He's able to gather himself. Back out to the left wing. Here to 5. On over now to Balance. Balance off to Cole. Cole shot over Foul. Too far to the right. Rebounded by Sapanzik. And he'll find the outlet pass over to Fowler. Fowler handling most of the point guard duties with Griffin on the bench. Fowler moving to his right here, top of the key. Again guarded by Cole. Too much hand, though. He'll be charged for the foul. Cole will be charged for his second foul. That'll be the team's 6th. Next foul on here. Waynesville will find itself in the bonus. Tigers to inbound here from the sideline. It'll be Brooks to do the honors. So he tossed it in here to Black. Black comes across, picked up by Reed. Reed right wing. On over now to Fowler. Fowler up top of the key. Here's Foul once again. He'll hand it off to Brooks. Again trying for the deep 3. Too short though. Foul fighting for the rebound. Able to tip it off the backboard. But it's eventually picked up by Balance. Balance looking for the fast break. Looking to go coast to coast here. Ball tipped by Sapanzik, but they're going to call the foul. And it'll be 2 free throws here for Cole. Sapanzik picks up his first personal, third team foul. At the line again, Nikiah Cole. Cole leading the way at the moment here for Smith Cotton. 10 points, make that 11 since the first. Easton Beebe back in the ballgame now for Smith Cotton. He'll replace Cole. Balance at the free throw line, shooting 2. I know I said Balance in the line. I think I did anyway. But either way, Balance now with 6 points. Second free throw is no good. Rebounded though underneath by Beebe. Beebe's shot. That one's no good. And Sapanzik has the rebound. Slings it up the floor here. Now's Brooks. Brooks, right side layup. Bucket in the foul. Tyreek Brooks to the line. He gets the bucket. As Reed picks up his second foul. Brooks can put it back out to 6. Here's the free throw, and it's good. A good-looking quarter here for Tyreek Brooks, as we'll have another timeout here taken. Smith Cotton going to take its 4th timeout. No, excuse me. It's actually going to be a Waynesville timeout. So, Waynesville takes its first timeout. They'll have 4 remaining. I was about to say Smith Cotton burning their way through their timeouts, but tell you what, I've already talked my way through most of it. We'll go ahead and keep it right here for you. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors making this broadcast possible. Some of them, Gasca Sage Electric, Air Serve, Mailbox It, Lowe's Chevrolet, Home Plate Grill, Marys County Bank, Frisco Fuel. Of course, big thank you to Misha for making all this possible. Flow 66 Diner, Waynesville Memorial Chapel, Phelps Health, Bank of Iberia, Ed Morse Ford, Shelter Insurance, and St. Robert Auto Supply. And if you thought that was an impressive list of sponsors, be ready for the Iberia tournament next week. I have got a monster sponsor list there. A lot to support for the Iberia Invitational Tournament next week. So back to it here after the Waynesville timeout. 30-24, Tigers lead. The 90 seconds, here's Reed. He'll come up to the right wing. Coming across now over to his left. Going to center the basketball, picked up by Fowler. Now, switching onto it, here's Griffin. Pass over to number 5. He'll travel with it. Ball be coming back now with Waynesville. So I believe that's the only player we do not have a name for now. And as soon as I can get that one, I'll let you know. He's got an ample varsity minutes here, or ample minutes in this game. Deserves to know. Elijah Griffin over to the right wing, going to toss it off. Antonio Todd checking in for the first time. Todd going to bring it left wing, on over to Brooks now. 1:03 left to go here in the half. Waynesville not bringing it back out beyond the volleyball line just yet. Still moving it wing to wing. Now going to go to Todd here at the half-court line. He's guarded by number 5. To the wing, moving to his left. In some trouble here, runs into traffic, but able to toss it off to Brooks. 45 seconds left to go now in the half. Brooks, top of the key. Coming to the left wing now, trying to get around. Gets around Gladish, and puts up the left side layup. So there you go. Brooks able to basically dribble his way into 2 points. Sometimes they'll stall it out. Sometimes they'll look for you to fall asleep. Brooks essentially doing the latter there. Goes baseline, gets the layup. 32-24. Here's a steal. Rayshawn Fowler back the other way. Going to slow it up as he passes it off to Sapanzik, and now Waynesville will even get the final shot of the first half. Like the way you're ending this half now if you're Waynesville. Here's 10 seconds. Griffin to the right. Screen set by Sapanzik. Comes out to the wing. Turns back around. Off to Fowler. Fowler for 3. No, back of the rim. Sapanzik fighting for it. Trying to tip it back toward the rim, but it's going to fall short, and that'll be the first half of play. So a Waynesville 8-point lead as we head on into the locker rooms. Waynesville trailing for a majority of that first half, but a nice little run there before the end to take this lead. Largest lead of the game. We'll take 3 minutes. We'll come back, and we will go over some individual numbers here for you. I'll figure out some names in the meanwhile, but I'll come right back. You're listening to Waynesville Tiger Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
Gasco Sage Electric is owned by their consumer members who use their electricity and other services. They've been providing services to Camden, Marys, Miller, Phelps, and Pulaski counties since 1945. Much like electricity, Gasco Sage considers broadband internet to be an essential service, not just in the big cities, but right here in the rural communities they serve. They work hard at making a difference in the futures of the communities they serve. As a new G-Tech Fiber customer, you can soon be part of their high-speed fiber-to-home broadband network. Give them a call today, 573-759-7146.
Turn on the heat. Call AirServe Heating and Air in West Waynesville and get your existing system checked and serviced. If it's time to step up and get a new system, the Luxair high-performance heating and air equipment is top of the line. Luxair sets the standard year in and year out with new features and innovations in the industry and has since 1954. Your Luxair system is just a phone call away at AirServe Heating and Air at 433-3613 or stop by the office on Historic Route 66 in West Waynesville and ask about the Luxair Advantage. Mailbox It in St. Robert is now your complete shipping headquarters. Mailbox It is a UPS authorized shipping agent. They can ship your package UPS, accept UPS drop-offs, and can accept UPS returns with a shipping label. Add FedEx and the United States Postal Service, and why go anywhere else? Mailbox It is the go-to resource for packing, shipping, printing, and business service needs. Mailbox It is a copy, print, and document service center. They can even print your photos and canvases. Mailbox It, 213 Suite 3, St. Robert Boulevard.
The trucks are coming in and coming in. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has vehicles on the lot with your name on it. Stop by and check out the selection. Take your pick and drive off the lot today with a new or pre-owned vehicle of your choice. Lowe Chevrolet can help you with financing, service, and so much more. Serving the community you live in for over 30 years. Lowe Chevrolet, off I-44, exit 156 in Waynesville.
Fall is in the air, but this family is in turmoil. Here's Mom, Dad, and even little Sally. Why are they upset? Well, there's the laundry, the dishes, the floors, the office, the yard work and PTA, the homework, soccer, and dance class. And nobody has time to cook a good meal. All right, family, now huddle up. Here's the plan.
Home Plate Grill of Dixon is not only the place to get a great home-cooked meal anytime, but you also get outstanding service that is quick and affordable. Home Plate Grill of Dixon, down-home comfort food and exceptional service that keeps you coming back again and again.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here once again at halftime. 6.5 minutes left to go in this halftime period. At the moment, Waynesville leading Smith Cotton by a score of 32-24. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Our last Waynesville action for a majority of January. We will come back right at the end of the month. But, of course, due to some tournament play here and there in our second stint of Frisco League basketball, I've got 3 Frisco League games coming up for you here in the month of January. We will be stepping away here, but as it stands, Waynesville, well, looking to go out on a win here for the rest of the week. Currently leading here by 8, a game that was really a dogfight for the majority of the half, but near the end, near the last couple minutes, Waynesville really able to kind of find itself. A few steals here and there, definitely some nice breaks to the basket. The three-point shooting was definitely on point there in that quarter. 9 points coming from beyond the arc in the second quarter in a 19-point quarter. So, much better job offensively, I'd say, from Waynesville there in that second quarter. But as it stands, 8-point lead. Let's go ahead and take a look at some individual numbers here for you in this one. First, for Smith Cotton, again, all tied up at the end of the first quarter, 13 all, just 11 points in that second quarter. Leading the way for him at the moment, Nikiah Cole. He's got 10 points here for him. He is the only scorer in double digits for the Smith Cotton Tigers. 6 points for Robert Balance, 3 points apiece for Malachi Reed and Dominic Glover, and you have 2 points for Jacoby Lynn. By the way, want to go ahead and provide you with some closure. Number 5, the last player I didn't have a number for, Julius Butner. Butner listed as number 20 in the program, but he is a 5'9 junior guard, so it'll be Julius Butner if we see number 5 into the ball game once again. So hopefully that saga's over here. Of course, we'll see if we continue on into the second half, but now we take a look at Waynesville. Waynesville's numbers, well, leading the way right now, Tyreek Brooks. He had himself an explosion there in that back half of the second quarter. He finishes with 17 points in the half, over half of Waynesville's points here at the moment. So a nice effort there by Brooks to kind of lead the way, kind of get Waynesville out of that funk where you're kind of trading blows there with Smith Cotton. But of course, he's been assisted by Elijah Griffin, 3 from the free throw line, 3 from outside. He's got 6. 3 points for Cody Black and Nico Fowl, and then 2 points for Rayshawn Fowler. So as we move toward the second half, I think one of the most important things is Waynesville needs a second scorer here in this one. Elijah Griffin, of course, has 6, but I think you're going to see more pressure placed on Brooks out of the locker room. I think you're going to see lots of double teams, maybe even a triple team. You're definitely going to keep him watched at all times. So you just got to be careful there. You got to make sure that you have that other scorer ready to go. Of course, Fowl, we know he's capable of it. He's been able to find himself a couple open baskets, just hasn't been able to finish very well here tonight. You also have, of course, Elijah Griffin. He can shoot the 3. Already has 1. Hopefully he can get it going there. Maybe this break will do him some good. Of course, you also have Rayshawn Fowler. He has a basket. Cody Black has a 3-pointer. We know he can get hot if he gets a few shots off the bench there as well. So I think you'll need that second scorer for Brooks. We'll see if Brooks can just continue to do what he does best, score the basketball. I know he won't be held down there by any simple double team. Normally needs to, commands a lot of attention there on the offensive side of the floor. So hey, let's go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, I'll go ahead and talk about that Iberia tournament coming up next week some more, and then we'll get you going here for you. I'll also talk about what Waynesville is going to be doing while we're away. But again, 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Waynesville Tiger Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
An independent company, family-owned and operated. That's Frisco Fuel LLC in Stoutland, bringing the fuel you need to the farm and the business to keep things running and the production moving forward. Frisco Fuel LLC is a fuel delivery service located on Keepsake Road in the Frisco Lee community of Stoutland. Their high-quality products, reliable on-time deliveries, competitive prices, and friendly customer service set them apart from all the competition. And with 24/7 service, Frisco Fuel is there when you need them, and they're just a phone call away at 417-763-3835. When the fuel on the farm or your business is running low, call Frisco Fuel, and the delivery trucks will be on their way.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Back here once again, Smith Cotton High School. About 90 seconds left to go in this halftime period. 32-24. Our score, Waynesville leads over the Tigers of Smith Cotton High School. But again, Connor Harbin here with you, 97.9 The Source. Again, next week, the Iberia Invitational Tournament. We will be there calling all of the action. Going to take a quick break from Waynesville boys and girls basketball. So on Monday, you'll be hearing 2 games from Iberia. Of course, we'll have the hosts later on in the evening, but our first game of the day, that'll be the 1 and 8 seeded matchup. The Dixon Bulldogs, the number 1 seed, taking on Lighthouse Prep. So look for that to get started around 6 o'clock on Monday. Immediately following that, again, the tournament host Iberia, they'll be taking on Maranatha Baptist. So a couple of interesting games there. Don't get to see a whole lot of Maranatha Baptist. Don't get to see a lot of Lighthouse Prep, but should be fun contests regardless. That'll be our Monday slate there as Waynesville boys move on over to the St. James tournament there. So we won't have the St. James tournament. We will not have for you the Waynesville girls. They will go to Marshfield on Tuesday the 19th. We will not have that one there for you either. We will not have the Washington tournament for the Waynesville girls as we are going to be covering 3 other Frisco League games in that time period. It'll be Newburgh and Stoutland on the 24th. It'll be Crocker versus Stoutland girls on the 26th. And then on the 27th, we'll have Iberia versus Lakeway. We'll be back to Iberia one more time there as they take on the Hornets of Lakeway. But after that, it's all Waynesville. From the 30th on, we'll go to Camdenton for a girls matchup. We will then have the Camdenton boys with against Waynesville. That'll be played in Waynesville, of course, and then we'll move on from there for the entire month of February. So, lots of basketball, lots of different teams we'll see over the month of January. Hopefully, you're looking forward to it. Hopefully, you'll tune in to some of that. But for the time being, we'll get going back here in Sedalia. It'll be Waynesville who controls the basketball and leading by 8 here, 32-24. It's Elijah Griffin, top of the key, going to give it on over to Brooks. Brooks guarded here by Balance, comes in, dumps it off to Foul. Foul off the glass. Nice pass to the right block. Nico Fowl able to seal his defender. It's a double-digit lead for the first time here, 34-24. But here comes Balance, leaves the layup short. Rebounded, though, by Cole. Cole one dribble, zips it on outside. Paul Gladish on the wing, inside, over to the corner now. Here's Cole. His three is left well short. Griffin on the rebound, but led the pass too much. It's stolen away here by Reed. Malachi Reed for the Tigers. Up top, over to Jacoby Lynn. Back to Reed now. Backs it out to the corner, over to the left side. Inside now, here's Cole on the left block. Shover Brooks is too hard, and Zepanzik has the rebound. Looking for an outlet, able to find Brooks. Brooks going to zip it down the floor. Here's Fowler, driving right baseline here to the block, trying to go up with it, but shot blocked away. Cole has it, but he's stripped away by Zepanzik. Now inside to Fowler, another shot blocked away. They'll go out of bounds, but Waynesville keeps control of the basketball. Fowler had the open baseline, unfortunately. Maybe a bit too much hesitation there after the pass from Brooks. Allowed Smith Cotton to catch up, but Waynesville still able to make good on the possession. But they'll have it stripped away here by Balance. Nobody in front of him, gonna slam it through. A soft dunk, but a dunk nonetheless. Robert Balance gets the breakaway steal. Back to 8 now, 34-26. Here's Griffin now, gonna bring it right elbow out to the wing. Here's Zepanzik. Volleyball line to Griffin once again. Screen set by Fowl. To the left elbow. Back out now to Fowler we go. Fowler off to the right wing. Here's Brooks. Big pump fake. Got Balance to bite. Now gives it off to Fowler. Fowler's mid-range jumper's going to be tipped away. And rebounded here by Cole. Fowler not having an easy time getting those shots up here at the moment. Here's Gladish for three. Left it short. Ball ends up loose on the floor, though. It's picked up by Brooks. Here's Brooks driving through. He's got some space. He'll slam it through. A little bit of power thrown behind that one. Brooks now with 19. Last 4 points coming from the dunk. Brooks usually good for one or two of those a game. 36-26. Robert Balance comes down with it on the right wing. Up top to Cole. Over to the left side. Trying to get over to the left side. It's tipped by Griffin, but Cole comes down with it. Off over now to Balance. He'll take the three. Front of the rim. Long rebound here. Picked up by Balance in the end. Balance, mid-range jumper. Too hard. Who's got this rebound? Balance has his own board. Now another shot over foul. This one's left short, but another offensive rebound for Cole. Cole going to be fouled on his way up, and will head to the line for two. Waynesville simply not getting it done, boxing out that time. Several opportunities for Smith Cotton. Several missed shots on that position, but it ends with the Kaya Cole getting to the line, shooting two. Foul's going to belong to Elijah Griffin, his second, team first. As Cole puts up the first, it's good. Back to single digits, the lead now. It's 9. 36-27. Cole, personally, 11 points tonight. Second free throw on the way. That one's good. So Cole going to go 2 for 2. Leads again, back to where we started now. 36-28. Easton Beebe checking back in now for Smith Cotton. He replaces Cole. Here's Griffin coming left side of the floor. Pass up to the top of the key to Foul. On over now to Brooks. Spinning back to his left. To the wing over to Fowler. Fowler volleyball line on to Griffin. Guarded here by Reed. A couple dribbles here, throwing it away. That'll be Smith Cotton basketball. Cody Black sent to the scoring table here. Nope. Coach Pill's going to send him on back to the bench. Thought about it. Keeping Black on his toes down there. Got to be ready. Now he's going to be sent to the scoring table. Maybe wanted it as an offensive substitution. Here's a three-pointer. Dominic Glover off the back of the rim, but it's rebounded by Beebe. Fortunately, Fowler is able to get a hand on it. It ends up in the hands ultimately for Luther Zepanzik. Zepanzik makes the outlet pass. Here's Brooks. Brooks for three from the top of the key. Nope. Too far to the left. Rebounded by Balance. Here's Balance coming across, middle of the floor, looking to push the tempo. Goes all the way into the block. Now brings it slightly back out. Now back to the block he goes. Throws up the shot. Too short. Brooks has the rebound. Brooks looking down the floor here. Actually going to just take it all the way in himself. Left side layup. Fights with the contact. Can't get the bucket. But he is going to be fouled. He'll go to the line for two. Almost put that one in through the contact. But Brooks will be shooting two instead. The foul's on Dominic Glover, his first. Couple subs here for Smith Cotton to be had as Brooks misses the first. Brooks, 19 points. Make it a 20 spot. There it is. Sinks the second. 20 points now for Tyreek Brooks. Here's almost a steal. Fowler diving in there as they try to go block to block with it back the other way, but it goes out of bounds. It will remain Smith Cotton basketball. So again, Cody Black in the ball game. Subbed in for Elijah Griffin. Dominic Glover for the Tigers. He'll take it. Give it up to Reed, top of the key. Pump fake. Got Black to bite, but pulls it back down. Pass over the left wing, on over to Lynn. Here's Julius Butner, driving middle of the lane. Gives it off to Lynn. Lynn, high off the glass. It's through. Able to get around Brooks there. 4-2. He's got 4 now. 37-30. Here with 3:52 left to play here in the third quarter. Here's Brooks coming left wing. Kicks it off to the corner. Luther Sapanzik the open three, but he left it too long. Foul has the rebound. One dribble, trying to back it on in. He'll be fouled. Nico Foul, 2 free throws upcoming. Foul's second trip to the line coming up here. Foul will be on Jacoby Lynn. That'll be his second. Foul steps to the line once more. 5 points tonight. His first free throw gets the friendly roll. Falls through. Make that 6 for the big guy. 3 points in the half. Second free throw. It's good. I had a lane violation there, but ultimately it's a non-issue. I think Reed might have jumped on in there a little bit too early for Smith Cotton. But the free throw's good. Won't worry about that some other day. Here's Lynn to the right wing, coming to his left. Screen set by Beebe. Pops the 3. Too hard. No good. Rebounded, though, by Butner. Lost control of the dribble as Black got a hand on it. Stripped out of bounds. Will remain with Smith Cotton. Robert Balance back in the ballgame here. He'll check in for Reed. As it's Butner to inbound. Trying to lob one up for Balance. Got a hand on it. Fowler did. Ball out of bounds. This time, last touch by Smith Cotton. Take that Tiger basketball. Tigers back the other way. Brooks will come up, followed by Black. Top of the key he goes. Pass over to the left side, on over to Fowler. Fowler looking to center the basketball, now dribbling over to the right wing, picks up the dribble, trying to get it inside to Brooks. Brooks trying to post up on Balance. Comes across, hook shot, middle of the lane. He's fouled on his way up this time as well. More free throws incoming for Waynesville. Waynesville, multiple trips to the line here in this quarter. Haven't had too much in the way of free throws. At least up to this point. As Brooks sinks the first. Give him another. 21 points now. More subs here. Nakia Cole back in. Ethan Niscara will check in this time for Waynesville as well. He's going to replace Nico Foul. Second free throw on the way for Brooks is also good. So Brooks 3 for 4 in the quarter. 5 for 7 overall from the line tonight. 22 points for him. It's an 11-point lead, largest it's ever been here at 41-30. Robert Balance trying to put it back to single digits. Can't get it to go, but Escara mishandles the rebound. It's picked up here by Glover. Back out to Balance now. Shot through over Escara, but this time Escara has the rebound. And he'll find the outlet pass over to Tyreek Brooks. Brooks double-teamed here in some trouble, but jumps, finds a pass over to Sapanzik. Dribbling up the left sideline here, coming back to his right. Zips it on over to Fowler, and where Waynesville will finally be able to catch up and play in the half court. Smith Cotton definitely looking to add a little pressure here off the rebound. Got Brooks in kind of a bad spot there. He's able to pass his way on out of it. Brooks top of the key, over to Black, and on to Fowler now. Waynesville slowing it down here. Starting to really put the pressure on Smith Cotton. Clock is definitely Waynesville's friend here at the moment. Here's Brooks to the right, on over to Fowler, back to Brooks. Brooks left elbow here, in the middle of the lane, fadeaway shot, good. Brooks the off-balance shot this time. Brooks continues his good day, 24 now. 7 points in the quarter, 43-30. We just know he can do it. Off balance, on balance, 3-pointer, 2-pointer. Brooks can score from anywhere on the floor. Here's a layup, though. Jacoby Lynn. Good dribble drive there. Good first step. Sped right on by the Waynesville defense, 43-32. Brooks, definitely a special player for Waynesville. Not the people talking about it. Preseason, I'd say he's lived up to it. Here's Brooks driving in, shot ripped away. Blocked really from the point of release, but it goes out of bounds. Will remain with Waynesville. Brooks to inbound, goes on into Black. Black coming to his left. Half court, on over to Fowler. Fowler guarded very closely by Butner, but now he'll back off as he centers the basketball. Fowler on over to Black. Black dribbling with the left hand, hands it off over to Brooks. We'll see if Waynesville, again, does their whole minute offense. Either find that open shot, get around the defense. Well, like Cody Black's trying to do, he's fouled on the arm, though, as he tries to go up for the layup. It'll be on the floor. But it will be a foul on Dominic Glover, his second. Waynesville inbound from underneath. What I was about to say, or just holds on for the final shot. You definitely don't have to shoot right now with the lead being 11. But here's an offensive foul charged to Waynesville on the inbounds pass. They're going to say Fowler pushed off with the arm. He'll pick up the foul. Now he'll give the ball back over to Smith Cotton here. We'll have another chance to put it back to single digits, perhaps. Fairly even quarter, but Waynesville's been able to take a 3-point edge. 32-24 at the half, 43-32 now. 40 seconds left to go in the period. Top of the key, Julius Butner. Looking to drive here on Black. And a whistle and a foul. Going to be charged here to Brooks. Too much. Trying to caught the arm a little bit too much this time. Going for the steal. Pick up his first. Waynesville's third. Elijah Griffin checks back in here. Malachi Reed also checks back in. Be Reed to inbound here for Smith Cotton. Ball comes into Cole. Cole double-teamed in the corner. Leaps and throws it on up top over to Jacoby Lynn. Lynn over to the right side. Here's Balance. Driving right baseline. Able to get around Brooks. Trying to go over Escara. Missed it. Shot ran long. Last touch by Cole as it goes out of bounds. Waynesville gets the ball back here. 23 seconds left to go now in the third. So now we'll see. Waynesville should, in all honesty, be holding on here. As Griffin comes to his left, hands it off over to Fowler. See what Waynesville has planned here. Fowler's double-teamed in the corner. Jumps, pass it off to Brooks. Had Escara for a second. Instead, Brooks going to take the three. Missed it. Rebounded here by Balance. Balance has the ball stripped out as he tries to come up the floor. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. So Waynesville will take a double-digit lead into the final quarter of play. They lead the Smith Cotton Tigers 43-32. We'll have the final 8 minutes when we come back. Make sure you don't go anywhere. And the conclusion of this one, 60-second break. You're listening to Waynesville Tigers basketball, 97.9 The Source.
If you've been to Flo's 66 Diner in St. Robert, then you're one of the many. And if you haven't been there, you need to get on the bandwagon because you're missing out. The owner, Missy, has been in the restaurant biz since she was a kid and offers you the best in home-cooked daily specials. Breakfast with one of everybody's favorites, their biscuits and gravy, and, of course, everything else on the menu. That's Flo's 66 Diner next to O'Reilly's on historic Route 66. They're open 7 days a week. And by the way, word is that Flo's 66 Diner has the best servers in town.
What if you stepped out of the picture tonight? How would you want to be remembered? And who would make decisions about planning your funeral service? This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. We help families create meaningful services that respect and honor the memory of their loved one's life. At Memorial Chapels and Crematory, we offer our support and guidance when your family needs us the most.
Final quarter of play here in Sedalia. 43-32 our score. Waynesville currently leading the Smith Cotton Tigers. Smith Cotton, though, they will start the quarter with the basketball as Waynesville looks to make it a winning streak. First winning streak of the season on the line here for the Tigers. Connor Harvard here with you, 97.9 The Source. Nakia Cole over to the right wing, on to Lynn. Moves it on over, up and around, on over to Cole. Cole on the left wing, pass up top to Balance. Balance on to Reed. Reed on over to Lynn. Lynn coming to his right. Bounce pass off to the corner. Three-pointer for Reed. Too far to the right. Long rebound. Griffin pulls it in. Waynesville had the numbers, but are going to pull it up here. As Fowler dribbles around the volleyball line here. Waynesville will set up the offense. Here's Fowler to the wing. Lobs it in. Here's the Brooks. Brooks looking to post up on balance. Right side. Good. Right-handed shot there for Tyreek Brooks. Now 27 for him here today. Scoring correction. I was actually 1 point behind. Actually had 25 at the end of the third, but he's now got 27. 45-32. Here's a jump shot. No good for balance. Foul hauls in the rebound. And this game was blow for the majority of the first and half the second quarter. Waynesville slowly been able to wrangle control of this contest. I think it's time to retire the old Nugget. Waynesville, a quick starting team the last couple games. They've been a much tougher team down the stretch. We preach 4 quarters of basketball, or at least I preach 4 quarters of basketball. You can kind of find the best of both worlds. Be a pretty good team. Fowler onto the right baseline, back out to Fowler. Of course, we know Waynesville very, very good this season. Here's Foul on the right block, offensive foul. So I'm going to be honest with you. Might have been a bit of a flop. Coach Phil's going to be arguing that case down there, and honestly, I cannot blame him. Got an eye in the sky here today. Unless he dropped that shoulder, I don't know. We'll worry about it later, though. Wynn coming to his right here on the wing, fouled by Brooks. Waynesville going to pick up their 15th foul here. That'll be Brooks' second. Again, team 5th. 6:17 to go here in this contest. Reed hands it off to Lynn. Lynn to Cole. Cole dumps it off. Gladish. Shot from the left baseline's good. He's got his first 2 points. Lead down to 11, 45-34. Griffin on over to Fowler. Fowler come across half court. Passing on up the floor over to Foul. Up top on over to Griffin. Griffin dribbling here. Guarded by Lynn. Fouled though from behind. Lynn almost poked that away from Griffin, but ultimately it is going to be called a foul. Lynn picks up his third, team 5th. So Waynesville to inbound from the sideline here. They'll simply toss it into Fowler. Come over to his left, pass it on over to Griffin. Back to Fowler once again. Fowler driving middle of the lane here. Stops, slips. They're going to call the travel. Slipped on the floor there, so let's check the moisture down there. Shoes kind of slipped out from underneath him there. Fowler is okay, though. Took a slight fall, but already back up and at him. Here's Lynn across half court. 5:25 now to go. Lynn left wing on over to Gladish. Gladish setting up for the deep three from the corner. Got it. We're back to single digits now. It's an 8-point ball game. Gladish now 5 points in the quarter. It's 45-37. Free throw line. Fowler on over to the corner now. Foul thought about the three. Pulled it down, though. Gets it back around the perimeter to Brooks. Brooks beyond the volleyball line. Looking to get around Reed. Moves to the elbow. Picked up by Gladish. But now back to the wing. Kicks it on over to Fowler in the corner. Swinging it back the other way. Here's Brooks once again on the left wing. Trying to go into the corner to Sapanzik, but Waynesville will throw it away. So a 5-0 swing here for Smith Cotton. 5-2 swing. Well, Waynesville did have the first basket, so yeah, 5-0 swing. Time to play some solid defense. Here comes Balance all the way through. Layup is good. Down to 6. Robert Balance now with 10. In double digits. Smith Cotton looks to trap across the half-court line. Fowler dribbling around here. Toss it off to Foul, but a foul is going to be called. Foul on the floor here. That'll be team foul number 6 on Smith Cotton. We'll have a timeout taken here before we inbound that ball. It's a timeout, I believe, taken by Waynesville. Yep, it'll be a timeout taken. Full timeout. Takes 60 seconds. We'll come back, but we've got ourselves a ball game. Just a 2-possession game. 45-39. Just over 4 minutes left to go here in the fourth. You're listening to Waynesville Tiger Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
Wondering where to go for Carrot Phelps Health? For non-life-threatening conditions that require ongoing care and prevention, like annual checkups or colds, make an appointment with one of our primary care providers. When you need immediate attention for non-life-threatening health matters, like a cut that may require stitches, our immediate care clinics in Rolla and Waynesville are here to help. And if you're experiencing life-threatening medical issues, the Phelps Health Emergency Department is committed to caring for you when you need it most. Visit phelpshealth.org to learn more.
When the chaos is over and the dust settles, it's a relief to see that big old tree you've always loved still there, unharmed and confident. Confidence that brings about trust and comfort from a full-service bank right here in your own community. Your one stop for savings, checking, home equity and auto loans, and CDs and money markets. That's your protection from the storm.
The Bank of Iberia in 2 locations, Iberia and Waynesville. Come on in to the Bank of Iberia.
Out of the full timeout taken by Waynesville, leading by 6. The Tigers are over the Smith Cotton Tigers, 45-39, 4:13 left to be played here in this contest. Tyreek Brooks with it, left block, jumper over the top, got it. Contested jumper, Tyreek Brooks. He's got 29 now, and that pushes the Waynesville lead back out to 8, 47-39. Back to where we started at the second half. All Gladish for 3 once again. Too far to the left. Foul brings down the rebound. Outlet pass made on over to Griffin. Smith Cotton going to fall on back. Griffin coming across half court here. Chance maybe for Waynesville to get back out to double digits. With a basket here. Ball control, oh so important at this stage of the game. Here's Foul in the corner. Right corner. Gives it on over to Griffin. Griffin to Fowler over to the left wing. On to Sapanzik. Sapanzik back to Fowler. Fowler coming to his right. On to Griffin. Griffin to Foul. Foul back to Griffin. Back to Foul once again. Now trying to go inside to the double-teamed Brooks. Brooks going to bring it back out to the right wing. He's going to try for 3. Rattles out. No good. Foul tips away the rebound, but it's picked up here by Balance. Balance coast to coast here to the right block. Lost control of the dribble, but it is touched by Fowler. On its way out, it'll remain Smith Cotton basketball. 3:04 now left to go. Julius Butner to inbound. Lobs one up here. Gladish brings it down. Pass it off to Cole. Cole to the corner here. Reed, pump fake. Inside the three-point line. Now on the wing. Back out top over to Gladish. Gladish on to Balance. Balance for 3. That's going to be too far to the left, but a long rebound means Butner's able to haul it in. Possession continues here for Smith Cotton. The clock is Waynesville's friend. It does continue to tick as Smith Cotton resets. Here's Balance hanging around the volleyball line. Ball on hip. Now we'll start the dribble and start fading over to his right. Now on the right wing here, 2.5 minutes. Trying to drive all the way through Sapanzik. Right side layup is good. Balance brings it back to 6 now, 47-41. Brooks up and around to Foul. Foul on to Griffin. Griffin one dribble, now to Sapanzik. To Griffin once again, 2:10 on the clock. Here's Griffin to the corner, Sapanzik. One dribble, trying to go inside to Brooks. Brooks lost the dribble, picked it back up, gets it on out to the corner, Sapanzik. Sapanzik driving through middle of the lane, off to Foul. Foul for 3 from the corner, no, too far. Balance has the rebound. Rebounded here by Balance. He'll come up the right side of the floor with under 2 minutes now to go. Balance likes to drive, going to try it again here. Hook shot, rims out, no good. Foul has the rebound. The unfriendly roll there for Balance. Almost brought it back to within 4, but Waynesville has the rebound, and they'll now take another timeout. Another Tigers timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. This one's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take one right alongside them. 47-41, 1:39 left to be played. You're listening to Waynesville Tiger Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
Happy New Year from everyone at Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert. I'm Mike Freeman, and I'd like to invite you to start the new year in a new Ford. Hurry in now to take advantage of 0% financing for 36 months with approved credit on new 2022 F-150s and select SUVs. Plus, get a $1,000 rebate and huge Ed Morse discounts. Visit Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert today or shop online at edmorsefordstrobert.com and find out what it means to be backed by Morse.
Offer ends January 31st. See dealer for details.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Out of the Waynesville timeout, Elijah Griffin across half court. A minute 34 to be had. Waynesville leading by 6, 47-41. Griffin off to the left baseline. Here's Sapanzik. Trying to go block to block. Trying to find foul, but he can't hang on. It's stolen away by Smith Cotton. Here's Balance now. Coast to coast. Right block. Layup. Left it short. Ball pops around. Picked up by Brooks. Brooks trying to find the outlet pass. Has Sapanzik. Sapanzik now leaps and gives it on back over to Brooks. Brooks going to need to hurry across to beat that 10 count. He does. Pass it off to Griffin now. Smith Cotton going to eventually have to foul. We'll see how long they take. Here's Sapanzik. Left block. He'll dribble through this time, gets it on out to the wing. Good move there by Sapanzik as they'll continue to pass it around. Here's Fowler, brings it down, on over to Brooks. Brooks will be fouled. And there we go. 1-on-1, 1-for-1, 1-and-1. Cycle through all the wrong terms before we get to the right one there. It's a 1-and-1 here for Tyreek Brooks. Foul's going to be charged to Robert Balance. To get substitutions here. Cole, Butner out of the ball game. Lynn and Glover back in. First free throw on the way here for Brooks is good. Off the front of the rim, off the back of the rim, it eventually falls through. Make that 30 points tonight for Brooks. Antonio Todd sent to the scoring table. He'll check in now for Sapanzik. Nope, excuse me. Well, a little bit of confusion here. Who's actually coming out? Sapanzik will come out. Elijah Griffin will stay in. But it is Antonio Todd here back in the ballgame. Brooks again, 30 points. Trying to make it 31. It's up and away and good. Makes it an 8-point ball game here. 3-possession ball game, perhaps most importantly, here with 50 seconds to go. Top of the key, here's Reed. Reed gives it off to Lynn. Lynn trying to go inside, but the ball's thrown away. Todd turned away looking at his player. Not going to be able to get the steal. Missed opportunity there for Waynesville. Here's Reed on the left wing. Hands it off over to Glover. Glover off to the corner again. Here's Reed. This long possession suits Waynesville. Here's a deep three. Front of the rim, no good. Rebounded here by Brooks. And he'll be immediately fouled by Gladish. Will come across the other way for another 1-and-1. Make these free throws. I feel pretty secure in this one. 23.3 seconds on the clock. But Brooks does stand at the line here. Foul was on Gladish, his first. Brooks puts the first one up and away. That one's good. We'll get the back half. 50-41 now our score here. One more incoming here for the junior. It's up and away, and it is also good. So Brooks, all but one of his free throws made in this second half. It's definitely been a good part of this victory here today. Quick three-pointer, no good. Glover on the rebound, able to put it back up and in, and that'll take us to a timeout taken by Smith Cotton. So they put it back quickly to within single digits. The lead's back to 8. A full Smith Cotton timeout, 51-43. We'll go ahead and keep it right here through the full timeout. Got a few ads left to be played, but we'll get to those in the post game. So go ahead and walk you through what is the situation. Obviously, 3-possession ball game here, 14.1 seconds. Waynesville, it's really just all about getting the ball in, remaining secure. You're most likely going to be fouled. Smith Cotton going to play to the bitter end of this one. And then just sink your free throws. Then try to take as much time off the clock, back the other way on the defensive side of things. If you can do that, you don't give up a pass, or a steal, I should say, on the inbounds pass. Think you're going to be in a good spot here to come away with that 5th victory and that 2nd win in a row. But make sure you stick around here. Post-game, we'll have a short one for you. Of course, just at the top of the 8 o'clock hour, going to be honest. Thought we might have just been getting underway about this time. And apologies for the early start time, sometimes, depending on how the previous games go. That can happen. Well, we are just 14.1 seconds away from deciding a winner here in this contest. Right now, Waynesville, they're in the driver's seat. Again, 51-43. Who will inbound? Well, I'm not sure. I think it'll be Griffin. But all 5 Tigers standing out of bounds here at the moment. Now everybody will move. Ball's inbounded here to Griffin. Griffin up the sideline. He'll be fouled. 3 seconds run off the clock there. 11.8 now on the clock as Griffin will step up for his 1-and-1. That'll be team's 9th foul. Paul Gladish going to pick up his 2nd. As Griffin takes his place at the line. Griffin tonight, 6 points, all of which came in the half. Free throw up, free throw good. Make that 7 now. Second free throw now. Put up by Griffin. That one also good. 8 points. The lead's now 10. And I'll say I think that pretty much does it here. Smith Cotton going to let it roll. Has to pick it up, though, shy of the half-court line. Was almost going to roll out of bounds. Glover gives it off to Reed. Reed, three-pointer here with 7 seconds left. It's well short. Smith Cotton going to try to save it. It's picked up by Foul. Foul will pass it on over to Brooks. And that'll do it here for this one. So, a bit of a scare there in the fourth quarter, but ultimately Waynesville is able to come out on top. They'll take a double-digit victory here in Sedalia by a final score of 53-43. So, Waynesville improves to 5-9 on the season. We will do what we always do. Let's go ahead and take a couple minutes. We'll come back. We'll see if we speak with one of the Waynesville assistants here tonight. Have my headset all ready to go, but we'll see how kind of things go with our post game. But we're going to start with a 2-minute timeout. Again, your final score, Waynesville 53, Smith Cotton 43. Listen to Waynesville Tiger Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
In sports, success is measured in the number of points scored, in games won, and in championships earned. At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, and being there when you need us. In fact, 9 out of 10 people surveyed with a claim would recommend Shelter to a friend. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For a free insurance review,
For auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, John Gregory, your shelter insurance agent in Crocker.
Or stop by and see me, Dave Howlett, your shelter insurance agent in Richland.
New Year's savings all the way through February at St. Robert Auto Supply, your Napa parts store. Get $20 to $25 rebates on the purchase of Legend and Legend Premium AGM and AAA branded automotive batteries. Since it's the coldest time of the year, several Napa brand battery chargers are on sale too, as well as booster cables. Save 50% on Napa night vision headlights. All the oil and antifreeze you'll ever need, you'll find at St. Robert Auto Supply. And pick up a gallon jug of Peak Window De-Icer Windshield Wash in anti-frost purple, $4.49. This and more at your Napa parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, where you get the good stuff 7 days a week.
Gasco Sage Electric is owned by their consumer members who use their electricity and other services. They've been providing services to Camden, Marys, Miller, Phelps, and Pulaski counties since 1945. Much like electricity, Gasco Sage considers broadband internet to be an essential service, not just in the big cities, but right here in the rural communities they serve. They work hard at making a difference in the futures of the communities they serve. As a new G-Tech Fiber customer, you can soon be part of their high-speed fiber-to-home broadband network. Give them a call today, 573-759-7146.
Turn on the heat. Call AirServe Heating and Air in West Waynesville and get your existing system checked and serviced. If it's time to step up and get a new system, the Luxair high-performance heating and air equipment is top of the line. Luxair sets the standard year in and year out with new features and innovations in the industry and has since 1954. Your Luxair system is just a phone call away at AirServe Heating and Air at 433-3613 or stop by the office on Historic Route 66 in West Waynesville and ask about the Luxair Advantage.
Back here once again at the high school, Smith Cotton High School here in Sedalia. This ball game in the books. Waynesville victorious tonight over the Tigers of Smith Cotton, 53-43. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Waiting to see if one of the Waynesville assistants make their way on up here. We'll wait a few more minutes here before we just close this one out. But while we wait and see if they make their way on up here, we'll go ahead and talk over some individual numbers here for this one. Again, as the Tigers, they improved to 5-9 on the season, heading into next week's St. James tournament. So let's go ahead and take a look here at Smith Cotton. Again, 13 points after the first quarter, 24 at the half, 32 points after the third quarter, and then 43 at the final game total for you. 2 scores in double digits, each with 12. Robert Balance, Micaiah Cole, each leading the way here tonight with 12 points apiece. You also had other scores. Jacoby Lynn, he finishes with 6, 5 points apiece for Dominic Glover and Paul Gladish. Then you have 3 points at the end of the day for Malachi Reed. Again, 43 points here tonight for Smith Cotton. Now we take a look here at Waynesville tonight. Waynesville, 1 score in double digits, but he did enough damage to help carry the team to victory today. That would be, of course, Tyreek Brooks finishes with 33 points here. Not a season high for Brooks, of course, just a little bit short of the 36 he had back the other day. I believe that came against, who did that come against? It was the last few games. I know that for sure. I do believe, I'll tell you what, let me go ahead. It was against Bolivar. There we go. 36 points against Bolivar, but does come close to that here tonight. 33. Of course, Griffin, he comes through with 8 points tonight. Nico Fowl comes through with 7. 3 points for Cody Black, and then 2 points there for Rayshawn Fowler. So the Tigers, they improved to 5-9. A nice non-conference victory here today. Long road trip, 2 hours away here to Sedalia, but they come in, they go blow for blow there for a little bit. It wasn't necessarily a certain thing. These Smith Cotton Tigers, just 1-10 coming into this game, definitely gave Waynesville all they could handle, but Waynesville able to keep it under control and kind of push their way to victory. Again, a good end to the first half. And then the good third quarter, I would say. They were outscored in the fourth, important to note here tonight. So a little bit of trouble down the stretch, but they were able to control the clock as well. So lots to like here tonight for the Tigers. But again, we will step away from Waynesville coverage now for just a little while, for just a couple weeks, as of course the Waynesville boys move on to the St. James tournament. The Waynesville girls, they play in Marshfield next Tuesday. We will move on over to our second and final stretch of Frisco League basketball here this season. That is going to start with the Iberia Invitational, not a full Frisco League tournament. 3 of the 8 teams, though they are Frisco League teams. We'll have Dixon, we'll have Stoutland, we will have Iberia. Of course, we will see from Dixon, we will hear from Dixon and Iberia on Monday as Dixon takes on the 8-seed Lighthouse Prep, and then Iberia, the tournament host, they take on Maranatha Baptist. That'll be a 6 o'clock start for the first game, 7:15 for the second time, and then we'll have 2 games a night, each night on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, and then on Friday we'll have 4 games for you on that day, starting at 4 o'clock and going all the way to an 8:30 tip there for the championship game next Friday, January 20th. So, going to be a whole lot of fun next week. Hopefully you'll tune into a few of those games. Of course, we'll try to update you on Waynesville. Of course, we'll have the morning sports, we'll have the noon sports, we'll have the 5 o'clock sports there as well. And so, we'll continue to keep you updated on 97.9 The Source about what Waynesville is doing, but we are going to go ahead and cover that invitational tournament over in Iberia. Where we'll pick back up with Waynesville, that will be on January 30th. We will have the girls contest. That'll be on the road. We'll return for a road matchup as the girls travel to face the Camdenton Lady Lakers, and then we'll be back at home on the 31st for the boys matchup there between Waynesville and Camdenton. So, I'll go ahead and wrap this one up here tonight. Looks like that'll go ahead and do it for us, for Dan back in the studio, and of course everyone else involved as well. I am Connor Harbin. Hope you enjoyed listening to this one as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you here tonight. Until next time, until the 30th and the 31st, you've been listening to Waynesville Tigers basketball right here in 97.9 The Source. Good night, everybody. Be good people.
You've been listening to Waynesville Lady Tiger and Tiger Basketball on 97.9 FM. Our games have been brought to you by Air Serv Heating and Air, the Marys County Bank, Mailbox It, Lowe's Chevrolet Memorial Chapels, Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company, Flo's 66 Diner, and Morris Ford, your shelter insurance agents, Dave Hollett in Richland and John Gregory in Crocker, and St. Robert Auto Supply. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast on 97.9 FM. See you next time with more Waynesville Tiger and Lady Tiger basketball.